the girl was shocked to discover her beloved boss has an unknown side. The girl's name is Anna. She's an ordinary college girl with an average face. And on this very day, her best friend was unwell. Anna had to take over her friend's job. She went to the company of Gray, a billionaire, for an interview. And to her surprise, as soon as she opened the door, she fell to her knees. And that's when she got Gray's attention. Anna was stunned. As one of the top billionaires in the country, Gray was too young. Anna explained who she was in a panic. But Gray didn't care. Instead, he gave Anna a 15-minute interview. Little did she know that this would be the beginning of their relationship. Soon after Gray was ready, the inexperienced Anna immediately took out the notebook prepared by her friend. She was so nervous. She asked Gray if he was gay. The awkward question made Gray's eyes widen. But despite that, he looked at Anna's cute face as she nibbled on her pencil. Experienced Gray couldn't help but get excited. But before he could take the next step, the office door was suddenly pushed open. Gray's meeting was about to begin. He completely forgot that 15 minutes had passed. So Gray canceled the meeting. Gray told Anna bluntly, wanted to get to know her better. Gray's words sent an electric shock through Anna's heart. Anna didn't even notice. Gray quietly took away the questions he hadn't asked before the party. And then Anna just left. She was ready to apologize to her friend Catherine for the failed interview. She was surprised by Catherine's response, because Catherine got an email from Gray, in which he answered all the questions Anna had prepared. And Anna was completely shocked, and made her a little curious about Gray. But she still didn't think she would have any kind of relationship with a billionaire plutocrat. After all, there was a big difference between the two of them, but Anna didn't expect it. The twist of fate was always so sudden. On this day, Anna was at the hardware store. After discussing the graduation ceremony with her mother on the phone, she looked up and saw Gray. It was a big surprise, but Anna was in disbelief. She never dreamed Gray would show up in this dingy hardware store. Anna was dumbfounded as she prepared Gray's belongings. She didn't realize that Gray had planned everything. Gray lied and said it was all necessary for his craft. He even asked about the interview at the checkout. When he found out that Catherine was worried about the first page of photos, Gray promised Catherine an exclusive interview and photo opportunity. He even gave Anna his contact information. Gray's gesture immediately made Anna feel better about him. And a seed of love was planted in her heart. Unbeknownst to her, a storm was coming. Soon it was time for the promised day. Gray, who was not interested in taking pictures, only had Anna in his eyes. Looking at the handsome Gray, Anna was a little shy. She told Catherine that Gray wanted to meet her for coffee. After the shoot, the two of them went to the coffee shop that they had booked in advance. The sun was shining and the breeze was warm. The two were attracted to each other, and they were getting to know each other. Gradually, their distance was also drawn closer. However, ambiguity is like a bitter pill wrapped in sugar. When it is torn off the disguise, but it becomes extremely bad. Between two people whose statuses are so different from each other, it's as if there's an invisible wall between them. Just as Anna was about to be hit by a scooter, Gray grabbed her in front of him. He said something unexpected. Gray finally told Anna to keep her distance from him. Maybe Anna is like a piece of pure jade, and Gray can't bear to get it dirty. Anna was a little upset. She thought it was Gray's way of saying no to her. She left without looking back. But sometimes rejection is a sign of love. It was evening. Catherine was getting ready to go out. She suddenly brought a mysterious package. Anna opened it to find it was an out-of-print book by one of her idols. Anna was stunned. She realized it was a gift from Gray to compensate her. She didn't want to accept such an expensive item. So, under the influence of alcohol, she called Gray in a drunken stupor. Anna insisted on returning the books, but Gray didn't care. From Anna and the incoherent narrative, Gray heard her drunkenness. He couldn't help but worry about Anna. When Anna heard Gray ask her to go home, Anna couldn't help but complain about Gray's bossiness. It was as if everything had to be done by him. Then Anna ignored Gray's concern. She hung up the phone. She didn't expect Gray to call her back after all the complaining. Anna had calmed down by then. Gray said he was coming to get her. Soon after, Anna was harassed by someone else. Gray pushed him away and then gently pulled Anna's hair out of her face when she felt uncomfortable. Gray took her to his company's hotel. After waking up, Anna felt very nervous because Gray had changed her clothes. But Gray said he had no choice. He just gave Anna a bath, and then he slept quietly through the night. But what Anna didn't realize, Gray's next move made her shudder. He said that if Anna was his girlfriend, keep her fighting for a week. Anna was stunned, but before she knew what it meant, Gray told Anna that he was different in some ways, so he didn't want to hurt Anna. But Anna didn't know what she was about to face. Now she's acting like she doesn't care. Instead, after changing her clothes, Anna told him that she had a crush on Gray. But what Gray said gave her the creeps. He wanted to bite Anna's lip, but he needed Anna's written permission. Anna didn't know why. In the elevator, they kissed passionately. Unbeknownst to her, the gears of fate were already turning. It was evening. The driver escorted Anna to the roof of Gray's. Anna arrived at the roof of Gray's company. But the moment she opened the door, Anna felt a strong sense of disbelief. A brand new helicopter was parked on the wide roof. Ever since Gray knew that Anna loved Seattle at night, Gray had made all the preparations. He was going to fly Anna herself to see the city at night. The lights were like stars in the Milky Way. As they looked at each other, love had a new definition. Gray brought Anna back to his apartment after an unforgettable night. Anna was still shocked by the luxury of the apartment. Before she could find out more, Gray pulled out a printed document. It was a non-disclosure agreement. Anna was dumbfounded, thinking about Gray's unusual identity. Anna finally signed her name. She didn't know this crazy trip had just begun. Gray took Anna to a mysterious place. They arrived outside a hidden room. Gray told Anna this was his playroom. If Anna regrets it, it's not too late. The love-struck Anna didn't care. She bravely accepted the challenge. Until the moment she opened the door. Anna, who was so determined just now, finally froze in her tracks. Under the dim light, there were all kinds of special props. Anna always been a good girl. She couldn't believe what she saw. Only then did she understand what Gray meant by being different from ordinary people. Desire to escape had just begun. Anna fell into Gray's eyes again. Gray said it was just a game, and if Anna complied, Gray would reward her, and if she didn't, she would be punished. Anna immediately froze, because she was too traditional to accept such a ridiculous thing. But fortunately, Gray didn't force Anna to choose. He took Anna to a room that had been prepared in advance, so that Anna could decorate it as she wished. But Gray had no intention of staying with her. When Anna found out she was going to be alone, Gray had to tell Anna that he had never shared a bed with anyone else. And Gray hoped that Anna would reconsider his offer, and that he would give Anna everything she wanted in return. Gray didn't realize Anna had her first night. It stirred the possessive blood in Gray's veins. Gray kissed her without thinking. They had a good fight. The next day, the sun came out as promised. Anna woke up feeling as if she had dreamed it all. Although the dream was beautiful, it was still time to wake up, especially after Anna learned that more than 20 women had spent the night here. A strong sense of loss filled Anna's heart. And then Anna asked Gray, why can't they just fall in love like normal people? But Gray didn't give Anna a satisfactory answer. Instead, he took her to the park where he always went when she was angry. He told her that, although he'd had a lot of women, he had never spent a night in the same bed with anyone, and he'd never flown anyone in an airplane. Gray seemed to want to prove that Anna was important, and while Anna said no, her body was honest. Anna finally agreed to Gray's outrageous request, and that's where the relationship went from there. But the beginning of a story is always good, but the end is always unexpected. As Gray and Anna basked in their happiness, a serious test came along on the day of Anna's graduation. As the patron of Anna's school, Gray stood on the stage and spoke so eloquently. His handsome looks immediately caught the eyes of all the young girls. But as Gray's lover, Anna only got a small space in the paper after the doting. It was written that she and Gray were just friends. Though Gray kept reassuring Anna, Anna's heart was still lost. She realized that to love the man in front of her, Anna would have to lose herself completely in order to make up for Anna's anxiety. Gray gave Anna an expensive gift that night, a sports car for Anna's graduation. Anna was stunned, but material satisfaction still couldn't fill the emptiness inside. After Gray left, Anna called her mother. She told her about her time with Gray, but this caused her mother to worry. She told Anna that maybe the class difference wasn't the barrier between them. It's the lack of respect that's insurmountable. Her mother wanted Anna to come home for a while. Anna immediately agreed, but what she didn't realize was how much Gray would resent it. Because in this unequal contract, as the master, Gray has all the control rights over Anna, so he would not allow Anna to make her own decisions. When Gray knew that Anna was going home, Gray took Anna out of the house, despite the astonishment of the crowd. This action directly angered Anna. For Gray, Anna seemed to be a tool to fulfill his special needs. She saw no hope in this unequal relationship. Anna wanted Gray to fall in love with her like a normal person, but Anna's request was rejected by Gray. He couldn't explain the past to her at the moment. He hoped that Anna wouldn't try to change him. Anna's heart was completely broken. She went back to her hometown against Gray's wishes. Gray was worried and came after her, prepared a surprise for Anna. It turned out that Gray had chartered the town's tourist airport. He took Anna to the sky again, after the breathtaking view. The joy of the moment was too much for the loss of the self. Like seabirds flying together in the sky, they walk with each other, but they're far away. So Gray came to Anna's bedside in the night. He told her the secrets he'd been keeping for years. His mother was a drug addict. She was a sex worker. She died when he was 4. The pain of those early years was like a brand on Gray's soul forever. So much so that he couldn't get close to people. He couldn't have a normal relationship. He relied on the pain for a moment's pleasure. Anna understood Gray's broken heart. So in order to feel Gray's pain, when Anna returned to Seattle, she made a shocking decision. Anna let Gray punish her as much as he wanted, as if that was the only way. Anna could understand Gray's world, even if Gray didn't want to do anything to hurt Anna. It's just that the ideal is always too big compared to the reality. As Gray continued to whip Anna, she felt a mixture of pain and pleasure. More than anything else, a deep sense of humiliation, and it drove Anna to despair. That's when she realized she would never be able to compromise herself for Gray and end up being someone she didn't want to be. So when Gray tried to help her, she refused without mercy. Anna told Gray, sadly, that she couldn't give him what he wanted. But Gray felt that Anna was the woman of his destiny. But it was too late. Anna had fallen in love with Gray. She couldn't accept this deformity. So the next morning, they didn't quarrel or hold back. She left Gray quietly. It wasn't just last night's drink that made Anna cry. And it wasn't just Anna's tenderness that made Gray reluctant to let go. Not tied by love. It will be time to untie them, and Anna will forget this